Philadelphia 76ers. Controlled by the Philadelphia 76ers. Simmons to Embiid. Knocked loose. And scores at the rim. Jay, good luck recovering from that.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Won't go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Simmons to Butler. And the finish, slam dunk.
An easy two, get back on defense.
Kyrie with the rock. Probing the defense. Irving to Marcus Smart. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. Simmons into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. To Butler. To Embiid. Cruises inside for two.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Nothing going here on that drive. Irving to Marcus Morris. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Sixers have the basketball. Simmons to Butler. That'll get out of bounds off of Irving. Redick. To Simmons. 5 on the shot clock. Simmons. Blocked by Tatum.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Add 2 points to the board.
I tell you, he's so special, Ed. He makes the game look easy.
A lot of hard work to make it look easy. Into the front court comes Simmons. Lead is 2. Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid. Missed his first. That one goes.
Old school.
Into the front court, it's Irving. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Irving to Marcus Morris. Blocked by Embiid.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Butler to Embiid. Probing the defense. To Embiid. Doesn't get the bounce. Kyrie across the timeline. Down 4. Knocked loose. That's out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Butler. For 3. No good. Irving with the basketball. Trailing by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
To Hayward. Rebound taken by the Sixers. To Butler. Beyond the arc for three. Count the triple.
I got to be real here. I think he was the only one expecting to shoot that shot. The crowd, the coaching staff, every other player on the court, and myself, all of our mouths are left wide open right now.
Short jumper off the mark.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Jimmy Butler for two. And Boston has the rebound. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Butler to bring it up. Just under a minute to play here in this opening quarter. To McConnell. They'll go to Butler. Down low. Jimmy Butler, 2 of 4 now. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
Sixers control it. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look. Deep three at the buzzer. We are through one quarter on Christmas night. Jay and I are back after this. It's a special presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Rozier into the front court. Right now, down 7. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Brown. Butler. Nice pass to set things up. Won't go down. Another follow. Still no good. Brown into the front court. They trail by 7. Scores from the post.
And when he gets going, he is automatic from that position on the floor.
And they'll take that any day of the week. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Butler. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. Hayward. To Jaylen Brown. Here comes the screen. To Rozier. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Off the...
No fading on that shot. Strictly up and down.
Fundamentals 101. Butler into the front court. Leads 3. To McConnell. They'll go to Butler. Down low. Jimmy Butler. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
To Jaylen Brown. Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it. Baseline drive and count the basket.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
For the Philadelphia 76ers, number 21.
Butler to Redick from long range. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good.
Number 0, Jason Tatum.
Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
And I'm telling you right now that the defense is playing with fire right here. If they keep giving up open looks, they will not have the lead eventually.
Getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck. Ball's controlled by Boston. To Marcus Smart. Here comes the screen. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. To Marcus Smart. Sixers able to clear the rebound. Here comes the screen. McConnell. Great hustle. That's what you like to see. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Baines at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Count it at the line.
Good shot, buddy. Good shot, buddy.
Sixers have the basketball.
Got him.
Simmons and a pass stolen by Boston.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
To Irving. Good look that time, but off the mark. Nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Irving into the front court. Down just a couple. Taken by the Sixers.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Another shot won't go either. Goes to the right side. Irving. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Philadelphia with the basketball. Simmons to Embiid. Top of the key. Simmons driving, but a shot no good. To Irving. Here comes the screen. Irving. Won't go. Here's Simmons with it up top. Under a minute to go before halftime. To Embiid. Could not throw it down. Embiid. Oh, big finish at the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Irving to Marcus Morris. Shot from the lane won't go. Butler to bring it up. 4 points the differential as we come up on halftime. Embiid to Redick. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Has a look. Tatum shot misses. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Marcus Morris trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 73%. The free throw is good. It's back to a one-point game. First half in the books. The 76ers have the lead.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The 76ers have themselves a close game after 2 quarters. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Celtics are keeping things exciting in a close matchup. Offensively, when they're in the paint, they've had success. They need to keep that up if they want to take the lead in this contest. Have a look at the leading scores for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Steals.
We're seeing a lot of steals in this game, and it's not been one-sided. Each of the teams in this matchup have been aggressive on defense and getting some positive results.
Player of the half.
Butler has been incredible around the basket, doing everything necessary to dominate on the boards.
Who was cold?
Tatum truly couldn't get anything to fall in the first half. I'm sure he'd like to redeem himself in the second half. But the way things have been going thus far, it's hard to believe it's going to happen for him. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. His guys now down by a point. Hayward to Jaylen Brown. Boston with 4 to shoot. Knocks it down off the step back.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To McConnell. Nothing going here on that drive. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Rozier with it. His group now down 2. To Hayward. Gordon Hayward, that's how it's done. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
To McConnell. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Boston with the basketball. To Hayward.
Screen right, screen right, screen right.
From the painted area, won't go down. They'll get it down to Johnson. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Hayward. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with the steal. Knocked loose. Celtics have it. Had a good look there, but it's no good.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Gets it in the right corner. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate. He went down 5 minutes into his Celtics career. So how much of an evaluation period should Gordon Hayward get coming off a tough injury?
Well, with a potential franchise player, you always rather be safe than be sorry. And he needs to pay attention to his body more so than anybody. From a player who personally had a dislocation of the ankle, which is a bone bruise when I was trying to come back and play, that could take a couple of years to heal fully. So Gordon Hayward's ability to make sure that he feels that he trusts his body is the most important thing.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Here's Irving into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. To Horford. No good. McConnell to Butler. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Irving to Horford. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Bulldog. Look, it ain't always going to be pretty, but this is a results-oriented business, and this dude will always give you a good ROI.
Butler. Oh, Horford up to block the shot.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Redick to Butler. Shot won't go. Over to the right side. Irving. And the rebound taken by Butler. To McConnell.
Ice.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Butler. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
And he connects on the first free throw.
For Boston, number 13, Marcus Morris.
2 for 2 on that trip. Irving brings the ball up court. To Horford. Takes stock of the floor. To Hayward. Here comes the screen. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
Butler to Embiid. That's blocked by Irving.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Trying to cash in. Smart shot, no good. McConnell. Layup goes down. Well done.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
To Hayward. Now pass stolen by the Sixers. Butler to Embiid. Oh, emphatic slam.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Pass taken away by the Celtics. That's the end of the third quarter, and the 76ers have to be feeling good. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Simmons with it. Up a dozen. Redick to Butler. Oh, bad pass, and the Celtics have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
You know, I just want to thank the man above for allowing a guy like Gordon Hayward, after that horrific, awful injury he had in opening night. So good to see my dude back on the floor and doing his thing, finally healthy.
Into the front court, it's Irving. The deficit now up to 12. To Marcus Morris. Here comes the screen. Hayward to Horford. And a throwdown.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Sixers control it. Butler to Simmons. Nothing going here on that drive. Butler. Simmons to Redick. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Irving. Now a steal by Philly.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Simmons to Butler. Able to convert inside.
Can we take a second to talk about the most gregarious personality in the NBA? We don't trust in the process. No. We're beyond the process. Joel Embiid has emerged as this generation's Shaquille O'Neal, and he's done it in a variety of ways. He's a dominant big who doesn't shy away from the physicality of the game. Probably the reason why he was up for Defensive Player of the Year. And also, he has a personality that baits you into a conversation, whether you like it or not, and he's pretty hysterical. This kid is going to be a star in the league for years to come, and you better pay attention to what he has to put down.
Butler to Simmons. Can't connect. Ben Simmons. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
This guy has posted 12 triple-doubles in his first full rookie year. That's his second most by any rookie in NBA history while leading his team to the Eastern Conference Finals. But how about this? When's the last time we said the most effective player maybe in the league has a glaring weakness? He was 0 of 11 from the three-point line for the entire year, did not make one three-point shot. And how about free throws? He shot 56% from the free throw line. You know who shot better? Dwight Howard and DeAndre Jordan. But with all that being said, this young man still finds himself in a position to be one of the most dominant players in NBA history.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Number 0, Jason Tatum. Stepping in for Philadelphia, number 22, Wilson Chandler.
Big pick right there.
Irving.
Back door.
Scores from the post.
I don't want to use the word streaky, but Jason Tatum tends to score in bunches. Let me tell you how. He's one of the most effective players in the league and most efficient at catching the ball on the move. A lot of players waste time in stationary positions or overindulging in triple threat jabs, but not Jason. He catches the ball directly and goes, which means he's the ideal of smart, decisive basketball.
J.J. Redick. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Irving. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Redick to Embiid. The monster stuff. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and game ready to go right now.
Irving. Now pass stolen by the Sixers.
That's all she wrote. Dribble it out.
Embiid to Simmons. Butler for two. Cleans it up. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Entering the game for the Philadelphia 76ers, number 5, Amir Johnson.
From the outside, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
And a pass stolen by Boston. Irving. Now a steal by Philly.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Redick to Simmons. Oh, Ben Simmons. He's 3 for 7.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Irving. Fires the 3, and Kyrie Irving took the defense for a ride. Tough three-pointer.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Butler to Redick. Simmons. Knocks it down from mid-range. They'll let one fly from half court. The Sixers are victorious as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers could not have been more dominant in this game. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. Check out the leading scores for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Celtics are no longer suffering through what was a big-time blowout. My advice for these guys is not to watch any TV tonight because it's not going to help them forget about this game. Everyone is going to be talking about this one. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Assists.
The Philadelphia 76ers played fantastic team basketball today. Ball movement is clearly what separated these two squads.
Player of the game.
Joel Embiid gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.